How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Otaku Show. Sitting at 55, 56K. What happened today, guys? What the hell happened today? Oh my god. Oh, everything go down. Number go down. Oh no. Hope you guys are excited, man. We're going to dive into what's going on tonight. Hope you guys are having a great night. Don't be doing anything stupid, right? Sitting here at 56K. Nuts. This is nuts. 56K can go away. That's what I gotta say. Oh my god. Alright, let's get into it, guys. This is, of course, your dystopian future news here following the chaos on the crypto space. Man, I can't get my headset to work tonight. It's always something. It's always something. Yeah, let's see what we got going on. Bitcoin. Let's get these guys out of the way. Sitting at the fire sale, guys. Do we have to start with that? We might as well just start with the rainbow chart. Get the burning the money out of the way. You know, it's great. It's great to be in these levels. You guys can pick up some of the stuff on dirt cheap. But yeah, this is where we're sitting at. Unprecedented levels for a bull market, right? Are we in a bull market? Are we in a bear market? Well, let's just kind of unpack that real quick, because there's a lot of speculation whether or not we're in a bull market or a bear market, right? I still want to go back to, of course, our favorite coin as well. Just touch base on it right now. But just Jasmine, man. Jasmine's also in a fire sale zone, sitting at unprecedented levels as well. You should be buying. Look at these sale prices, sitting at lows of 117. Is it 0.17? So, man, it's so hard to track this damn coin. 1.7 cents, right? We're going to take away that decimal point. So it's a great place to be picking up Jasmine as well. Just again, another shout out to the Jasmine crew. You guys know who you are. I love you. Everyone's in the truck. Dono, damn, how you doing, man? Into the rocks. Yeah, this into the rocks. It was dirt cheap at 20K. What was dirt cheap at 20K? Bitcoin was cheap at 20K. 16K. I mean, we're still up way above 100% from our low of last bear market. So don't forget about that. Let's just kind of zoom out real quick and look at the big picture before we dive into the big, dirty, nitty-gritty stuff here in the smaller time frames. But yeah, if you go back to man, we got to go back to the daily chart. Holy crap! Look at this. There we are. The bear market. Where do we sit down the bear market? This little groove down here, 16K, 20K. This is what Tructano, I'm sure, is saying. He says we can go lower. 20K? I don't know if we can go that low. I don't know. I'm still calling for maybe, we'll go over that. But I don't see us going much lower than 49K. I mean, there's a lot of lows already kind of in play right now, to be honest. If you look at the greater macro move, I mean, we can kind of adjust this a little bit on the daily. Kind of look back to here. This, of course, takes us all the way back to, where is this? November. Wow. So this is almost exactly to the day where we started this entire bull run. Back a year ago from, looks like the 12th, which would be, isn't that crazy? The Fed meeting next week. Almost the same date from this low on Bitcoin. And that's within a year cycle, right? Can you imagine where we're going to be at after that? I do. I mean, we talked about yesterday what my prediction is and the sell-off and the ranges and everything. And I still feel like if everyone keeps talking about, we're going to get into the news later, but dude, just looking at the headlines, it's super bearish out there. So much FUD, giga FUD right now. So I want to dive into that, but I did not have anything pulled for news tonight because you'll see. We're gonna look at some of that later. But yeah, if you can kind of adjust this downward, look how crazy we're still hitting these lows. It's overall we're still on a a bullish trend, right? In the grand scheme of things, macro, we're still on a bullish trend. So anyway, this is of course a year-long trend we've been on. So going into the shorter time frames, just looking at, of course, the large picture. I don't know why everyone's so bearish right now. It's insane. Yeah, we're going into recession. But even this one here, this right here, I think this is our month trend line here. We've been tracking this for a while now too. Yeah, look at this. Almost to the day, exactly to the day. This is our low again from August 5th. Look at that. August 5th to now. This is where we're at. We can clear all this other stuff off too, but I mean that does not look like new higher lows to you, right? With all the FUD and everything else going on, this is actually pretty good. Pretty damn good in my opinion for Bitcoin. And I've been watching this damn thing for 4 years, man. It's insane where we are right now. Absolutely insane. People people bearish at 56K, 60K, even 40, I can't say where. I mean, we did touch that perfectly. It's crazy. I didn't even touch this line. This has been up here for a while now. We just bounced right off it immediately. But yeah, let's just kind of clear off Bitcoin Sean. Actually, just kind of got knocked in the gut again last night. I do want to kind of go over what we predicted last night. Didn't get quite much of a pullback, but we did get the sell-off at the point of I was predicting, of course, the market opening here in the United States, 9 a.m. is when we had that pull down. And we were going to test this, and of course, we broke down underneath that support line, and now we're going down into touching the macro trend, right? And again, still printing that higher low on the month, right? So still bullish. And then this is, of course, our CPI reading also in play too. Look at that. I wonder how we're going to adjust this a little bit tonight, but this is crazy. Look at this. Now between this macro, this 1 month trend line and the current line of support we've been fighting at 56 to 58K, right? We're actually creating somewhat of a, what would it look like there? A pendant, right? It's nuts. So we could actually see back to this line here. Could actually play out. I mean, it's a long trend, but that could actually break up and out almost to the day of the Fed meeting. So I find this kind of entertaining. Let's see how that plays out. But anywho, let's get into, of course, the metrics for the day. Enough for Bitcoin on the chart for now. We'll look at that at the end of the stream. Let's get started with, of course, the heat map brought to you by Kimba, the White Snow Lion, anime reference for those who know. And it looks like Bulls and the Bears again, just like they were last night, still kind of fighting each other back in these key levels. Again, I feel like we're oversold. As always, we're oversold. Bitcoin, of course, sitting at a fire sale. Oh, man. Okay. U.S., of course, U.S. printing more money every single day. I think we printed $3 billion today. Nothing crazy, guys. Nothing crazy. I'm pretty sure that was, it might have been $4 billion. I don't know. It was 285 or 286 yesterday. You guys have to remind me. Truck Donald says, on past prices, not future. We're going to 2K. Never again. Never again, he says. Yeah, I can see that. I don't see us going much lower than where we are now, and maybe 49K. We'll look at that at the end of the stream. 47 in neutral, of course, on the stocks. Stocks still sitting in neutral after today. Huge sell-off for stock market today, which is crazy. They're in neutral. And we have doom. We have more doom, more doom and gloom. Oh no! Sound the alarm for the Fed meet. There's going to be a meeting tomorrow on job numbers, and the numbers coming out today is not good, guys. It's not good. We're the lowest in 15 years in terms of job people holding jobs. Fear right now sitting at 29. 15 years. Isn't that funny? What, you know what else came out about 15 years ago? Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Bitcoin. Oh, yeah, that's right. Bitcoin. That's funny how that works. And, of course, that's the financial crisis of 2008, 2009, the aftermath of that. Crypto fear and greed sitting at extreme fear today. Look at that. Let's refresh that on the stream. 22 in extreme fear. Here we go, guys. Let it burn. Let the money burn. Oh, yeah, you know we're gonna be burning some money tonight. Damn it. I shouldn't have came on tonight. Anywho, yeah, 101.05 on the Dixie, of course, the DXY coming down on the long trend, right? Nothing new to see there. It's dollars donezo. It's done. It's donezo. It's dead. It's ceased to exist. Everything on the hour coming up slightly up on the hour. On the daily, we're still looking at pretty much red. It's coming up a little bit though since that's the last I looked at it before the stream. Nothing really on the green on the day that's relatively worth noting. Toncoins, it's surprising. Toncoins having a bit of a recovery. But yeah, helium. And I don't know, man. It's pretty bearish day. That's all I gotta say. All right, but yeah, just to take it today for your bags. Pump your bags today, guys. Pick up some of these down projects that are really great. IMX, yeah, Immutable is down still 5.5% on the day. What else is worth a shout out? Caspa. Caspa's down 5.6% on the day. Render is down. 4.5%, almost 4.8%, almost 5% down on the day. That's a great project you're picking up right now. Bonk. No, not so much the memes, but yeah, they're down too. All right, guys, let's move on into my favorite indicator. How many Bitcoin? Look, okay. While I have this up, I just want to remind you guys where we are. We're at $56,000 Bitcoin. Okay, $56,000 Bitcoin. You know where we were in terms of how many Bitcoin were available to purchase at the all-time high this year, which was back in February, March. We were at 2.6 million on the balance sheet for all exchanges, right? We're now currently got to go down deep into this hole, this digging deeper into this hole, and I get myself out of the way there. Oh my God. But yeah, we just keep digging further and further down. Still sitting at a 2.38 million on the day in terms of all millions of Bitcoin left for everyone to purchase on exchanges. Notably, of course, Coinbase still sitting in less than 1 million of that. Only 800,000 and 820,000 roughly on there. All right, huge indicator, guys. This is insane where we are right now when it comes to price action and how much is available. And we can print less. We can print half as many Bitcoin as we did back in February because the halving occurred in April. God, don't fade this stuff, guys. Don't fade this stuff. I did find a new place to look at our ETFs. I still don't think this are keeping up, but I have to incorporate that in my show, my setup. We're going to be looking at, was it Block? I forget the name of the damn website. Block, yeah, we'll pull that into the next stream. I promise, guys, I'll get myself together on this. August 30th, which of course was last week. We were, yeah, they were selling off, but they weren't. They kind of stopped the red now. iBit's the only one remaining positive at the end of each day, from what I hear, and we can actually do a quick search on X to just confirm that. Bitcoin, iBit, of course, is Bitcoin's ETF through BlackRock. Yeah, trading at the highest premium to the Bitcoin price since its inception. Whoever's buying the Bitcoin ETF institutions is bullish about Bitcoin. Yeah, they're still buying, and of course, that's as of today. So, still in the green on their ETFs. Crazy. Truck Donald says, of course, fear is a good time to buy, the greatest time to buy, in my opinion as well. I 100%, man. If you aren't stacking your bags right now, man, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my God! It's the perfect time to do that. As we look at the top 10 assets, of course, in our space in crypto, Toncoin's still sitting at number 10, Cardano at 11, and Avalanche at 12. Nothing has changed. I repeat, nothing has changed. And then, of course, honorable mention to whereabouts Jasmine is for my Jasmine bros out there. Jasmine just bumped back up to 66. Damn! It was at 70 before the live for the live, guys. That is awesome for Jasmine. Still retaining that 1.8 cents. All right. Top 10 assets in the world. Still Bitcoin holding on above number 10, above Berkshire Hathaway. I don't think that a bank is going to flip Bitcoin ever. I don't think a bank is ever going to flip Bitcoin. But we'll see. We'll see. Never say never, but that would be just such a... I couldn't even imagine that the taste in my mouth after that one. Jesus. And of course, our favorite key indicator, or maybe Mondo Cat's favorite key indicator, Bitcoin Rainbow chart, which is again the second to lowest on record. Damn, dude, I keep burning these bennies, man. I only got so many stacks of bennies to burn. This is all my bennies, guys. It's all my bennies. I don't know, man. But we gotta do it. It's another day in the fire sale. So bye, Benny. I'm sorry. Bye. You going bye. I think my fan's too high today. I can't even set it on fire. Oh Jesus! Technical difficulties for the Benny burning today. There it is. There he goes, up in flame. Bye, Benny. And we set the studio on fire. Oh my God! Dang it!
Stupid!
Okay, there it is. Bye, Benny. We singed him. Maybe we'll finish him off at the end of the stream. But it's fire sale, guys. Fire sale. It's the best time to buy. 56,279 Bitcoin currently on today, September 5th. Buy. Why are you not buying? Bitcoin's almost dead, right? No, we're a bit far away from Bitcoin being dead. We have to fall down to 44.4, right? We're not going to 44K. If we do, it's not the end of the world for me, but it's going to scare so many people out. I can't imagine buying another. At the beginning of the year, I got really excited when we hit 35K again. That was the first time I think we ever burned a penny. But yeah, I don't think we're ever doing that again. Where was that? Oh my God. That was back in, where were we? It was the very beginning of the year. I think it was like in January when we had the first sell-off. Yeah, that was a long time ago, guys. We're not doing that again. Anywho, so celebrate this day. Buy some Bitcoin. All right, guys, look at this. I just wanted to show you the current news as it is. By the headlines, it's pretty damn bearish and a lot of FUD. Head of the State Duma's Financial Market Committee, the National Digital Currencies. They're bullish or bearish. What's next for Bitcoin amid mixed market sentiment? Financial Action Task Force in Latin America states that Bitcoin has not reached a significant impact in El Salvador. This is so much crazy fun, guys. So much crazy. Bitcoin sinks 3% as markets brace for Friday's job report. That's tomorrow. And we can look into that too. We can look that up. But it's not positive, guys. It's not looking good for everything out there right now. Robinhood fined 3.9 million over crypto withdrawals restrictions. That's probably a good thing for our space. But yeah, it's just like negative. Bitcoin Ethereum ETFs record 74 million in outflows. Grayscale funds lead losses. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff. We covered all this throughout the week. There really hasn't been much positive news today. Any hopium for us, right? Since we know where we're going. We know number go up. Here's why XRP holders shouldn't freak out about the SEC appeal. That one's interesting, but I don't think we really need to go over another XRP court, news article. Crypto lobbying makes insane splash in American politics. That's probably Kamala Harris and Trump. I mean, most of the stuff is explainable, guys. There's really nothing. I don't know what to talk about tonight. There's not much news. Why the Federal Reserve's September rate cut should be by 0.5. They're going to do a 50 basis points cut. That's what everyone's kind of looking at. Although the latest readings, people are kind of coming in at 45% not getting a rate cut. It's kind of crazy. It's really, again, very bearish. Everything's very bearish. Will ETH price hit 4,500 as Monochrome plan to launch Ethereum ETF? Yeah, these are all, of course, breaking in the hour. Donald Trump sets new Bitcoin goal. He did come out, I think it was this afternoon. He was in a rally, but he did mention Bitcoin, but it's nothing really new. They specify a new Bitcoin goal, but I don't think it was anything new from what I remember hearing. We can dive a little bit into that. But yeah, odds against Trump and, oh yeah, Putin endorses Harris. I don't know if you guys saw that. I wonder if that links to the X posting of it. But yeah, Putin endorsed Kamala Harris, which was really interesting. They do not have that link there, but we can pull it up real quick on X. It's ridiculous, guys. Look at this. Harris, Putin. Oh my God. What is going on? You can't make this stuff up.
Name a favorite candidate.
If I name a favorite, it was Harris. Okay. We got volume on this damn thing?
Name a favorite candidate.
Because of my stuff.
It used to be Joe Biden, but now he is not participating in the election campaign, and he recommended to all his allies to support Ms. Harris. So that is what we are going to do. So it was, well, he said that we should, that is why we should also do that. Well, she's laughing. Her laugh is so fascinating. It means that everything is good, and if everything is good, it means that, for instance, if we're speaking about
Joe Biden,
there are so many sanctions against Russia introduced, and if everything is good with Ms. Harris, maybe she'll refrain herself from such measures, or maybe she'll change them. So in the end, it will be the choice of the U.S. people, and we will respect this choice.
Yeah, Chuck Donald, I agree. He's stronger around weak people. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what he's planning on. But wouldn't it be interesting, though, if Chuck Donald became president? If Kamala, geez, I can't speak tonight. If Kamala became president and she ended up being kind of like a dictator, wouldn't that be kind of a crazy flip? She has really scared me in terms of her first interview. She's I don't know. She's really flighty. I don't know if she's on drugs, but it would not surprise me if she completely has a mean rag day or something and becomes like a dictator or a fascist on the podium. It would not surprise me, honestly. I just don't know what to expect out of those kind of people, the over-medicated people. But yeah, Putin supports Harris. What the heck is going on? And then what were they again kind of going into this? The other one we had about Trump. Donald Trump sets new Bitcoin goal. How will Kamala Harris respond? Question mark. Well, we know that her campaign wants to at least try to get her out there in front of crypto because they need money. You can't say no to the money. Crypto is the new money. As the U.S. presidential election is fast approaching, the top candidates, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, are making their position about Bitcoin known. Speaking at the Economic Club at New York event, former President Trump has once again set a new Bitcoin goal should he win the election. Donald Trump, Bitcoin, and the United States in this current administration, the ecosystem for crypto has taken a severe beating in what many call regulation by enforcement approach. This, of course, rule of law. Many firms are facing lawsuits from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Those are not sued like OpenSea have received well notices from their regulator. Because of this, firms are considering moving their businesses to other crypto-friendly regions of the world. Get the heck out of America, right? Donald Trump aims to correct the trend should he win the election. He reiterated that to attendees at the event that he hoped to cut regulations and embrace Bitcoin and crypto. Instead of attacking industries of the future, we will embrace them, including making America the world capital for crypto and Bitcoin. So that's nothing new. Again, I don't remember hearing anything new on this speech. I'm just going to kind of skim through it, see if there's no other quotes in this article. So I feel like that was just very misleading on that there. But yeah, again, he said, of course, he was going to make Bitcoin the capital of crypto and Bitcoin. And like that one FUD article headline pointed out, El Salvador is having a long time to adopt Bitcoin, right? And a lot of other people don't still know how to utilize it. They're still learning about it, and it's actually still, again, one of the most Googled things in their country, because there's, again, everyone's still kind of warming up to it. They've only had it now for 2.5, 3 years in their country. So yeah, I think it's about time. But yeah, we're going to get all the sorts of FUD articles out there today. Keep the hobbits away from her. yeah, you gotta watch out for Kamala, man. You gotta watch out for her. Anyway, Aptos leads losses as crypto weakness continues. It's all FUD, guys. Everything you look at. Oh my God, sell your bag, sell your bag. That's what they're telling you to do. I'm not telling you to do that. Why? Because we've been here before, man. We've been here before. This is nothing. If you've held for this long, this is nothing. Crypto for advisors, Bitcoin and gold, stores of value. Yeah, it is. Thank you. Crypto payments for BCB Group has received takeover interest. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to really go over that's like, I'm excited to cover today, guys. Usually there's a lot. Visa and Santander selected by Brazil's central bank for a second phase of CBDC pilot. That's not really, not very bullish, right? On crypto, it's CBDC. Trump promises to embrace industries. Yes, we already went over that. Yada, yada, yada. Bitcoin flounders ahead of Friday jobs report. Speaking of jobs, let's go over that real quick, guys. Let's go over that real quick. Jobs, not the jobs report, but we have the, what was it? The unemployment low. We'll find it. I'm sure it'll right there. Paid job training for unemployment. No, that's not it. What's the one I'm looking for? Well, not jobs. We want to look at news. The low U.S. weekly jobs list claims assuage fears of labor market deterioration. Yeah. Look at this. Sightings of the job fair at Fifth Avenue released jobs report in Manhattan. So that picture is from there, September 3rd in 2021. They're comparing it to 2021. Of course, why? Because we were in the lowest on record in the last 15 years. As we get into this article, look at this. Weekly jobless claims fall to 5,000 to 2,000. That's crazy numbers. 227,000. Continuing claims dropped to 22,000 to 1.8 million. Private payrolls increased 99%, 99,000 in August. August was a bad month, guys. A bad month for jobs. The number of Americans filing new applications for jobless benefits declined last week as the layoffs remained low, helping allay fears, yada, yada. Yeah, this is as of today. Economist shrugged off the data. The other data showing private employers hired the smallest number of workers, and most expect a U.S. central bank to kick off its easing cycle of the quarter-point rate reduction. I mean, this just kind of scares me, man. If we're heading ahead of this, man, time in the market is invaluable and unteachable, says Truckdano. Yes, of course, referring to our 4 years in the space, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, how long you've been in the space, 10 years? I don't know if you guys are crypto or OGs out here, but yeah, the time in the market, dude, definitely beats timing the market as well. Don't you forget Kathy Wood's favorite quote there. Initial claims for the state of unemployment benefits dropped to 5,000 and seasonally adjusted 227,000 for the week ending in August 31st, the lowest level since early July. Economists polled by Reuters has forecast 230,000 claims for the latest week. Claims have been bouncing around 230,000 level since pulling back from an 11-month high in late July. A seasonal distortions from the automobile industry and Hurricane Beryl faded. Unadjusted claims fell from 3,000. Oh, these numbers, guys. They're all numbers. Anyway, there is a quote here. Looks like by economist at JP Morgan. There was probably some residual seasonal boosting claims earlier in the summer, and that likely last year's claims could decline in late August and into September, absent a more serious worsening in the labor market, said Abiel Reinhardt, of the economist of the JP Morgan. You know JP Morgan? JP Morgan? The claims data echoed finding the Fed's Beige Book report on Wednesday. Everyone's been talking about this Beige Book on Forbes, man. It's been the hot ticket name of the day, the Beige Book. You should have had like that that one segment from, we should do that here on the stream. That one segment from Pee-wee's Playhouse, where everyone just starts screaming when they hear the word of the day. The beige book was the word of the day on the on Bloomberg today. It was definitely buzzing. The number of people receiving benefits after initial week of aid and proxy for hiring decreased to 22,000, seasonally adjusted 1.8 million. During the lows and ending in August 29, lowest level since mid-June. It's crazy. Financial markets saw a roughly 41% probability of half a point. This is what I was talking about. 41% probability of half a point rate cut at the Fed's September 17th, 18th policy meeting, according to the CME's group Fed Watch tool. Man, if we don't get a Fed rate cut, dude, do you imagine how long are we gonna go? How long are we gonna go? We've been doing this now for two and a half years. With these rates so high now. I mean, my God, man, I'm waiting on a pullback forever. Eyes on the August payrolls. Data claims no bearing on the employment rate for August, which is scheduled to be released on Friday. We'll find out tomorrow. Don't want to really just skip over all that. The ADP report jointly developed with the Stanford Digital Economy Lab, however, has spotty record as a guide to private payrolls. Yada yada yada. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. We have to wait and see. Sit on our hands for tomorrow. It's going to be interesting. It seems like let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. See how the rest of the market's reacting to this. I feel like it's already sold off. Everything's kind of already like baseline already. Sold off this news. Bad reports tomorrow on jobs, labor market fears would only surge the Fed's interest to cut rates, right? So that would be good for Bitcoin. So just kind of taking that into consideration. Then you have the flip side of that. We have good numbers. Maybe they want to wait another month or two. I mean, they're looking at all this as well. They're not just like letting us basically run around like, lack of a better word, screaming people with safety helmets. You know what word I'm trying to use. Right? Not screaming on top of our lungs like special people. And just running amok with our coins. They're paying attention to this. They understand the broader markets and the new emerging class assets as well. So I feel like they want to keep us down as much as they can and give BlackRock another month or two. Why not? Why not? Truck Donald says worthless government jobs, all that was added, really. Again, do you trust these numbers? I don't really trust these numbers, Truck Donald. I really don't, man. I don't trust anything that comes out anymore, especially the CPI. Oh my God, we know. Even though Trump actually said in his recent rally too, we know these numbers are higher than 30% even. Some even 100% or 300%. So, I mean, we have politicians obviously calling it out as well. I wouldn't say traditional sense. Trump is the politician he is today. But anyway, it's happening. And people are getting aware of it through these events. So, and the more he says Bitcoin, speaking of which, Bitcoin, when he did talk about Bitcoin today, dude, there was like little to no excitement. People still don't get it. They really don't get it. But the more time he says it, the more people will Google it. Well, we'll look at the normies right now, actually. I think it's about time since we've been kind of just jumping over the news, basically playing leapfrog for all these fuddish reports that really go nowhere. We'll just kind of look at a few other headlines. Pavel Durov breaks silence for the first time since his arrest. That was 2 hours ago. Man, I wonder what he had to say there. We can dive a little bit into that real quick. Just look at the quote. We are prepared to leave markets that aren't compatible with our principles because we are not doing this for the money. We are driven by the intention to bring good and defend the basic rights of the people, particularly in places where these rights are violated. Of course, that's coming out from Pavel as he is out of the hands of law enforcement. That's pretty strong. Pretty strong thing to say. Of course, you can't listen to him not about the money. Of course, you're about the money. But, I mean, at least he's saying something like that. France has threatened Rumble, and now they have crossed the red line by arresting the Telegram CEO, Pavel Durov, reportedly not for even censoring speech. That was this Rumble CEO concluded by stating this. That's crazy. That's crazy that Rumble's even coming out against it as well. You can't fight these guys back, man. I mean, come on. How big of a platform do you want to... How much bigger of a platform do you want to threaten? I mean, we already know, Mark Zuckerberg already came out and said how much they pushed him back. It's nuts. It's nuts. Jesus, Giordano. People at work still give me weird looks for mentioning buying a vehicle. Like crypto profits. Yeah, man, it's nuts. I can't talk to anyone about that. Although I do have to say, my coworkers have flipped on Kamala. I work with a lot of women at, McDonald's. I mean, it's a commonplace for women to get a job. Maybe, people down on their luck as well. But everyone's kind of flipping on Kamala. A lot of the girls, especially, that came out strong again towards her at first, are now kind of pushing back and asking for my opinion. And I'm like, whoa, this is nuts. You're asking me? Do I represent your values? But I don't talk about crypto that much at work. I try to not bring it up at all. If someone mentions it, I'll say something positive, but I usually don't say anything. And I don't want to be traced back to that. I don't want anyone following me home from McDonald's with a wrench. Right? But yeah, or even saying that crypto really, you love that I love it. Okay. You actually tell your coworkers that you love it? Wow. Dude, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. Maybe one day. When we get more mass adoption. Alrighty. Anything else trending? And then we'll get into the normies. Looks like, of course, Hamster Combat. Here's what happened in crypto today. Yada, yada, yada. The normal stuff. Bullish on Google sign-in. I don't know if you guys heard that he put out his... We covered it last week, I think. He put out his salary, right? 120,000, 140,000, I think, a year in USD. That's pretty crazy for a large, CEO. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really, again, see anything. This is 10 hours ago. We're getting into it tomorrow. Yesterday's news, last night's news. All right, Bitcoin Magazine, of course, is just kind of slow. Nothing really here. MasterCard launches euro-dominated non-custodial Bitcoin debit card. It's another card. Realized mission to bring Europeans the orange coin despite the red tape. Interesting. I don't know, man. Unless something comes out in the next hour, I really don't think there's anything bullish tonight. Anywho, moving on. Normies. Bitcoin and the normies. Let's see what's going on. The latest. Hopefully there's some good memes. You should get some pretty good memes on red days like today. Like, this is nothing burger, or this, of course, bread for dog bread. What? Nero, bullish on Nero, next dog in the family. More dog coins. This is what we got. What is this? German? I don't know, but why? It's a giant. It's a giant Swiss knife. Yeah. Okay. Not sure what that's all about. Yeah. But why? Indeed. Oh my God. What the heck? I guess that's a sign when I don't know what that says, but I'm assuming in German that probably says there will be signs. When Bitcoin is ready to sell, right? There's a lot of what do I have this translated in German tonight? What the hell? Jeez. Yeah. Bitcoin great again. Make Bitcoin great again. I would never say that. It's always great. Bitcoin's always great. Michael Saylor boogie boarding on a Bitcoin boogie board. Who the fuck is selling? Yes, exactly. Who the F is selling indeed. That might be all we get in terms of gotta sell them gold bars. Yeah, someone calling out Peter Schiff. Yeah, that's probably all we're getting for the memes tonight, guys. All right, trending on Bitcoin. Hopefully, Bitcoin is trending today since he said the word. He said the good orange word today. That, of course, being Trump. Let's go through it. Powerlifting Paralympics. We got the Paralympics still going on. Rich Homie Quan, NFL, Chiefs, sports, Normie Club, sports, and Argentina, Chile, and Argentina. Alex Morgan, I'm assuming, sports, more sports. I don't know. I don't have a normie brain, man. Peacock TV. I'm assuming covering sports. Hunter Biden is in the news again. I think he's going to be going back to court, maybe getting some sort of sentencing. I don't know. Football, sports. And Beetlejuice came out today. Beetlejuice 2. I was hoping to see that today, but nope, maybe tomorrow. Alan Lickman, sports, probably sports. Astrobot. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Maybe we can take a look at that. It might fall into our dystopian future segment, which we didn't segue into today. There hasn't really been anything news today. And then we've got Xavier Worthy, Bolivia, sports, and sports. And Beetlejuice, more Beetlejuice. All right. Don't say that too many times. All right. Astrobot. Well, let's just kind of, I guess, search the same thing the normies are searching. What is Astrobot? Video game? Astrobot. Is it a movie? It's probably... Oh, it's a PS5 game. It looks kind of reminds you of Sackboy. So I wonder if it's a first-party Sony game, probably. Yep. Published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. So, yep, that's what's trending. Nothing to do with Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, not even trending today. Not even trending today, even though no one's Googling, Trump said the Bitcoin word. What is the Bitcoin word? The normies aren't even doing that. What? Oh, dude, it's still flatlining, man. Flatlining. Bitcoin, no! As we, of course, finish burning the Benny tonight on the stream. Bye-bye, Benny. There he goes, up in flames. Bye-bye, Benny. With the Bitcoin lighter. Yes, the Bitcoin pizza lighter. The pizza lighter. Yeah, I love that lighter. Oh no! Oh, Jesus, there's ashes everywhere. Thank God that we live in the dystopian future. There we go. Where, of course, we don't need to worry about carpet or anything like that because we are in the city. Welcome to Dystopian Future, your new home where the AI and robots are going to be paying each other with the crypto assets. You know it, and replacing all of your jobs. You better watch out if you are on this list. You are D-Day, man, probably next year to up to 5 years if you're in one of these upcoming categories of replacement. Drivers, telemarketers, lawyers, accountants, data entry clerks, bookkeepers, receptionists, bank tellers, travel agents, factory workers, fast food workers like me. Don't forget, customer service representatives of all kind are going to be replaced by AI. If they haven't already, Best Buy's already did it, guys. You call Best Buy, you do not get person. You actually have to fill out an application to get someone to call you back, a human, from a store. It's insane. It's the world we live in right now. And of course, don't you forget your friends and family are also going to be replaced by AI and robots. You know the robots can do it better in the bedroom than we can, guys. Don't you even be so naive. But yeah, that's all coming to a dystopian future near you. All right, back to our regular scheduled program. So yeah, the normies they haven't figured it out, and we're still flatlining Bitcoin. Okay, that's the Google Trends and the normies, guys. All right, getting back into the Bitcoin chart. Where we are now, looks like we're following this crazy trend still, right? We'll see how this plays out. Of course, being a little bit off last night on our call, but still selling off around the same time. We just started a little bit earlier than I called it last night on the stream. So we'll clean that up a little bit. And what do I see happening tonight? Yeah, basically I feel at this point we might as well just stay in this channel. We're actually going to probably squeeze this out like a toothpaste roll, right? Right before. It's crazy this lined up, guys. I mean, I put little to no effort in this, and it looks legit. I'm not going to lie. I don't really want to touch it tonight. If anything, I would say maybe tomorrow into the weekend, I could probably adjust some of these to be a little more cleaner, but I do feel like, again, this is lining up to when we're going to sell off. It's going to be leading up until the exact moment where he gets on the stage and says, and this is what we're doing today, and blah, 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 and there's no rate cuts, and yada, yada, yada. Or, yeah, we're gonna get a rate cut, and we still sell off, because it's, again, I think it's already priced in. We are so low right now, guys. This is, of course, where we hit the the low high on the large monthly trend, right? So this is it. If we fall from here, we're going to be making hopefully not some newer lows, but we could make some new higher lows. Even still, we got some wiggle room. We have, I would argue and say up to about 50. Even 50K, 49, no, we don't want to go down that far. I would say 53 is probably kind of gonna, not gonna make it or break it. It's gonna be kind of weird, nonsensical up until the Fed meeting on next Wednesday. We got time, and on top of that, we have the don't forget, we have the debate on Tuesday before the Fed meeting. So there's going to be a whole other thing that could throw our market, as you know, into a hizzy fit. But yeah, let's see. Cartruck Dono, did you hear about the robots powered by mushrooms? What? I'm gonna save that for tomorrow, but I will definitely look into that. I love that concept, and I love mushrooms of all kinds. And they stimulate their tissue with light and electrical charge powers the robots. Interesting. We did cover the brains, the little organoid brains that are powering these computers, and they're going to possibly be powering AI in the future because they use what was it, like 1 million times less energy than the traditional chip architecture. And AI agents will use Bitcoin like what does that say? Like gold? Like what? I can't read that last part. It's like blocking it on my screen. It's so annoying. Like gold coins in John Wick. Oh yeah, that's right. I got this. Yeah, you got to do this job now because I've got this Bitcoin. And there's only 21 million Bitcoins, and there's only 21 million jobs so we can take, and 5 million of those are gone. They're already taken. It's real simple. Search, you'll find it. Crazy. Oh, I guess we could dive into that before we head out for the day. We still got some time. Let's look into the mushrooms. Although we did not we're able to segue that into our dystopia. We already covered our dystopian future segment, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Mushroom robots here tonight on the live. Ah, man, that's so cool. That is so cool. Boom, shakalaka. Mushroom robots responds to different kinds of light and moves. 11 hours ago. Wow. Yeah, is that the 3D printed? No, that looks like a rubberized, like hand. It's like a spider. Mushroom robots respond to different kinds of light and move. Scientists record differences in movement when ultraviolet light is used, and the entire project opens up for fascinating possibilities in the world of robotics. That also reminds me. I'll try to remind you before I end the stream. The mushrooms and stuff, they're using the light like cities and that kind of thing as well. But yeah, look, there's a video too. Crazy. This came out today. What? Mushroom responds to light and operates robotic legs. Science! It's science! It's moving. Dude, that's creepy stuff, man. It's creepy stuff. What in the world? Different light conditions trigger what? Complex responses. Just don't overdo it though, or it might come at you. Yeah, like the face hugger from Alien. I did just see the newest Alien recently too. They're shining some ultra UV light at it. Light causes the robot to move in different ways. Weird stuff. Oh Jesus. Sky News. It's gonna be in the Sky Mall. You can buy it on your next trip. In your airplane. Jeez. But yeah, they're also using different types of mushrooms that react to light and illuminative plants to light cities as well. It's crazy what some of these other countries are doing. I'm probably not going to be able to find a video of it. Maybe I could. Plants illuminating city lights. Plants illuminating city lights. See if we can find a video on that too. It's nuts, dude. I know I've seen a city that's doing it. Glow in the dark trees could replace street lights.
The reason why I went to USA
the world is so
because
nuts,
they
man.
have a quite liberal agenda of merging the worlds of nature and technology. They were just shipped to my hotel room, and I'm really excited to have one of the first in my hand. This is a very small version. And
So that's what they're looking at, like a whole
technology
tree
will completely disappear.
at night, just
I don't think
illuminating.
we'll be looking at screens.
But we're already
so much.
bioengineering things with CRISPR too. Don't forget about CRISPR, dude. This is insane. You can already change your genetics with CRISPR if you know what the hell you're doing and if you want to take that risk. Dude, we'll probably go into that one night too because we're gonna get to that point where just kind of like Alien, right? When you have the synthetic humans, right? We're gonna have synthetic humans as well. We're already seeing it with the I'm gonna get again just retouch this one more time. The organoid brains, organoid brains. Geez, I'm just gonna slappily. Brains. CPU. CPU's made of brains. We showed this here on the channel before. Oh my God.
This is a Tom's Hardware story. He uses...
this one's just kind of quick and dirty and down to the point.
16 lab-grown human brains make up the world's first living
16 lab-grown human brains.
The startup behind the biocomputer Final Spark says it uses 1,000,000 times less power than a digital computer processor. Final Spark even launched an online neuro platform so researchers can conduct experiments with the computer remotely through a server right now. The reason they're able to create a biocomputer is because it's organoids, which are simplified mini versions of real organs, a fairly new technology often used for medical research. Organoids are made in a dish using cells from a living organism that can grow to mimic the forms and functions of an organ. So by taking cells from a human brain, this team of researchers is able to create mini brains that they can use for computing. And there's even a system that provides food and water to the cells to keep them alive, but only for around 100 days. Final Spark claims the bioprocess...
So right, 100 days, only keeping them alive for 100 days. But yeah, that's what's going on, man. It's nuts, and it's not going to take very long. We already, again, we can grow meat in a petri dish, right, for people that want to eat more organic, lab-grown beef and that sort of thing. I mean, we can, if we do that in a large scale, imagine like everything being more bioorganic and less, made with all these wasteful resources, right? We destroy all our resources every time we make a silicon chip. Anywho, so that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. It's been a crazy, crazy night, even though Bitcoin's sitting at 56K. I hope you guys, again, are packing your bags up and waiting for that bull run to start. The banana zone could be just a week away. It is insane that we have already came to the end of the year. It's been a long ride. We started this stream out this year. We're on 124th live stream tonight. This is crazy. We've been going this long, but I do have some news. I have an update. I will be starting again my second job. I'm working day shift at McDonald's, and nights are going to Wendy's. My nights are going to Wendy's soon, so I will only be on live streaming 3 days during the week. I'm going to be doing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I'm going to be skipping the T's and the S's for my night job. Gotta be, again, just gotta stack all these stats as much as you can, so much as you can before the parabolic bull run. And I want to, of course, take advantage of that, as you guys all should too. Don't be sitting on the sidelines. Be buying as much as you can. Taking the big jumps right now. Sell off what you don't need. You got a kid laying around? Pfft, they need organs in other countries. It's happening. But yeah, don't forget, of course, to also... Orange Pill, your friends, your family, your loved ones, because we need everyone we can in our crypto army. And every day, of course, another financial free. We're just one more day away from true financial freedom for Bitcoin and all crypto assets. All right, so have a great night, guys. Please like, subscribe, do all the things. You know the drill. It's the thing that keeps us alive and growing. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great night, and yeah, peace. Buy the dip, buy the deep, fire sale.
Insufficient. We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
It's great seeing you again, Kurt Truck Donald. Don't you forget, guys, you gotta trade this for this. Don't you forget the fire sale. Have you guys have a good weekend, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.